We live. We should be live.
We live?
We live.
We live, Jack. What's the deal,
on,
man?
wait,
Yes,
wait,
sir.
wait.
What's the deal? What's going on, y'all?
What up, people?
15fifteen. We are live. We are back.
Top of the year.
2025 is going down, man. Hey, what episode is this?
28.
This is episode 28. We
28.
starting the year off
28.
episode 28. Welcome back. I go by the name of Mann, West LA, baby. It's my boy Dave.
Yeah, Friday. Y'all know what it is, man. What up, people?
Got
And
the
it's Heem. You already know. KID, that DID.
and we are back, man. What's the deal? How y'all feeling, man?
Man,
I'm good. Happy New Year, my brother.
Happy New Year. We also got
Happy New Year.
Keith. My bad. We got Keith in the
Damn,
back.
you gonna
Can't
leave
forget
me
my
out?
brother.
No,
It's
we
all
got
good,
Keith.
though,
It's
you
just
know.
it's the
On
big
the
Usually the
computer,
people behind the
boy,
scenes
doing the
get
shit.
left out
You feel me?
anyway.
We got the
so-
homie Tune doing behind the scenes BTS filming for us
Shout out
today.
to him.
And yeah, man, we back. We live. I'm happy to be back, man. It's been a week. Last time I seen y'all was 2024.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
It's a new year, man.
Whole new year.
New
How-
chapter.
How y'all feeling? Y'all feel what y'all do for New Year's? Let's start with that.
Believe it or not, I brought it in. I was in the house, man. I chilled this year with the kids, man. I chilled.
I don't think I was awake.
Yeah.
Nah?
I don't think I was
It's
awake
like-
at 12, man.
Yeah.
Like I was.
I did the
we,
countdown.
We
just
had
did
the
countdown.
we had the fire stick going watching some. You know what I'm saying? We was going crazy.
Passed out.
The little ones, I was in. I didn't do nothing.
Yeah,
I
that's
chilled.
crazy, man.
I
So-
usually be out though. I ain't
yeah,
gonna
like
lie,
what
though.
does that mean though? Does that
I mean,
mean
we getting
just?
older. It's a whole different vibe. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, we do the same thing all year. So
I
when
mean,
you-
I know there was people out.
It
You
was
know what I'm
people- it was
saying?
for
Shout
sure
out to
people
everybody
out.
that's out here in Vegas, because you know
Mhm.
Vegas is a spot you could go get crazy, but
Yeah, you
the
can turn
strip,
up.
the streets get shut down.
Mhm.
It becomes kind of pandemonium. You know
That
what
should
I'm
be
saying?
lit.
So,
It be lit. Shout out to Vegas. Vegas go up for the.
have
for
you
the
ever
New Year.
been out?
On the
Like,
strip?
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. For
How
sure.
is it?
It's lit. It's
On
like
New Year's?
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be lit.
I
That
don't
shut
Be
down
lit,
the
'cause you be
whole
walking the
strip.
streets and
You
everything.
go, yeah, you
could,
can walk all
like,
up
the
and
streets
down in
is
the
cut
middle
off
of the
and
street. And
everything.
I've
shit. That
been
should be lit.
clubbing. I ain't never did no like. I ain't never did that. Like niggas be going to like New York and going running
Mhm.
to see the ball drop
Yeah,
and be
yeah,
out with all the
yeah.
people. I ain't never did that on New
Yeah.
Year's.
No,
That's
I ain't never been that excited to be out there. nah.
But
Me
they,
either.
they do be lit out there though. For the it's like it's just vibes and you like
What year
living
you
in
do
the
this?
moment. Maybe 3 years ago.
oh, okay, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, they said they had it
Yeah.
clean out there.
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
we
I think we brought it in just on a somber note. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Just
yeah.
kind of just getting mentally prepared. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
That's
You know,
all
my
good,
wife
too.
was like, damn, we wasn't even up.
Yeah.
Like, what that mean? I'm like, to me, that's dope.
That's
It was
dope.
me, you, the baby. We was asleep. We was
Yeah,
chilling.
Everybody was chilling.
Fireworks going crazy though. We
Yeah.
can see it from our spot. We can see fireworks everywhere. We just, we do it 4th of July, all that, but it's like we just chilling. Let's bring the year in smooth. And we've been
Smooth.
healthy. We've been eating good. It's been for me. Everything been feeling good.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
supposed to.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
like, this is
Yeah,
year
like I
the
said.
other fulfillment, man. It's time,
Yeah.
time to
Yeah.
win.
New chapter, man. We turning the page, man. We
Yeah,
back.
everybody-
The
We,
year
we,
of the fulfillment.
we,
Yeah.
it's time to write this year, man. We
Yeah.
manifested. We in control of our shit. We in control of our own destiny.
Yeah, I heard that, man. But how y'all feel like the whole overall it's been going, like even in culture and stuff? Because I feel like they tried to make it crazy. Y'all seen the Tesla in front of the Trump Towers?
Yeah, that
stuff?
shit was crazy.
That shit was crazy.
That
Yeah,
was
that
crazy.
shit.
New Orleans shit.
You know, like I feel like they tried. That was like the first image of the year.
They tried it.
You
Yeah,
know,
they tried it. They tried
The
to
media
paint
went
them-
crazy.
media went crazy.
That ain't the only thing though. That shit in New Orleans too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
that shit was crazy too.
And that shit in New York.
What
Something
happened in New York?
I think 11 people got wounded. Like after like an event or some shit like that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
at
don't-
the top of the year they kicked it off the show. It was a lot of
That's crazy,
terroristic, if that's a word.
Yeah.
I don't know. Terroristic activities
Yeah,
going on.
yeah, I hear you.
know
Actually,
what
yeah.
I'm
lot of
saying?
Because they are
Suspect
saying
shit.
that the Trump Tower car is connected to the one in New Orleans.
Yeah,
too,
so they
right?
say. So they say. And the shit that they saying, they connected it. I'm like, damn, it's kind of.
The only thing, see, me being not to say ignorant, but I haven't looked deep into it. What I heard is they only connected through Turo, like the app.
I was gonna ask, was
Nah.
the app Toro?
Yeah,
I heard.
that's
I thought
what I heard.
like both people was like tied to the same like base. That's what I heard.
Interesting.
Like,
And then it's the same app, right?
mhm.
I don't know about all that, man. That shit kind of crazy. I mean, like, that's the world. You know, the world gonna be the world. This is a very, you know, tense year as far as politics and all that go. But for me personally and spiritually, I feel like I'm on the up and up. I'm feeling good.
Yeah, I'm feeling good too. Yeah,
and that's all I could control is what happens in,
that's what I'm saying,
in my area. You feel me? And what's going on around
our
me.
destiny, man. That's it, man.
Yeah.
So you gotta stay positive with it, man. We ain't
man, gotta be in tunnel
Y'all
vision,
ever
man.
went through something like that in public? Like something crazy happened to y'all in public? Something like that?
Like what?
Like if y'all saw the clip, the dude was standing. It was a guy standing right there with his luggage,
right next to the shit.
And I don't think it got to him, but I think he made it out of there. But y'all ever been in an incident where y'all had to like, you know what I mean?
There's been wild stuff to happen. Like I barely remember it, but I was a kid. At like I think something like Salon, and some car like came and drove into a building.
Yeah, that's something to remember.
You know what I'm saying? But while I was there.
That's something
but
to remember, yeah.
I remember it, but it's also like this was the first time I've thought about that in a long time.
Yeah.
You know, but it is some shit that is
sometimes you go through stuff in your life and you be like
I've been in an accident and swerved off a freeway.
I ain't gonna lie, I got a lot of crazy stories. I remember the first time I met this nigga Nipsey. He was performing at this one spot on, what was that, Slauson and Rimpau? Rimpau. Yeah. It's like a little hall they got right there.
I gotta be it.
It's like a little hall right there. He was performing and shit, and at the end of the shit, a fight broke out. And then everybody, like not everybody, but like the niggas that was fighting in the inside of like small ass shit, they pepper sprayed like the whole little shit. So nobody in that motherfucker could breathe. Like, everybody in there choking. Hell yeah, niggas in there choking and shit. That was it was actually
yeah, that's a movie.
It was Garen's party from Baldwin Hills. If you remember that show back in the day,
I do. Yeah, my homegirl was on the show.
Yeah, it was the homegirl Garen shit. Rest in peace to Garen, actually too. She passed away a couple years ago.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. But that shit was crazy. That's one of the.
Another thing, bro. I remember I was at Roscoe's. Right, this was when I was signed to Def Jam. Me and my cousin used to work at Roscoe's. Tyler, Westside Cash, who was here.
Okay.
He used to work there, and
shout
out to Cash. My radio rep or some rep from Def Jam came and was in LA, right? And was just like, wanted to see some real shit, right? Mm-hmm. This, I swear to God, you can't make this up. We on Pico at Roscoe's eating, and somebody gets shot right outside of Roscoe's.
Yeah, see.
That's living in LA, man.
Like on some but to me, I'm like, damn, how this happen when someone from my label come into town? It's like
it's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing, but to him, he like, oh shit, LA really like
it's lit
for him. His experience in LA was probably different because for me, every day, I know that don't happen every day. Yeah. But to him, he probably think that shit happened like.
Yeah,
all the time.
Like it's just activity.
Yeah, it's just like active like
that shit that I heard about.
I be thinking about like that shit crazy, man. But yeah, like life is crazy. You never know what's gonna happen.
Man, life be lifing, man.
Life be lifing, man.
That's why the wake up be a blessing. You know,
the
what
wake
I mean?
up is a blessing, bro. Every day is your birthday. You reborn every day, homie.
Yeah, that's why I don't go too hard on holidays. Every day we celebrate every day, man.
Nah, yeah, I got that I got B-Day boy tatted. That's like something I used to believe in all the time. Like I done had some real like movements I've been pushing like since I was young, man. But let's get into to what we here for, man. We here at the 15fifteen podcast, and today's a very big day for us. We got our first sponsorship. I want to give a big shout out to Rockstar Original, man. Shout out to Rockstar Original.
Clap, man.
Shout out Rockstar, man.
So they rocking with us right now, man. So we in an early sponsorship with us. They giving us a code to give to all our fans. We're gonna put it in the chat. I believe it's 15-15-10. And you get 10% off. I'm pushing for the 15.
Yeah.
Because it only makes sense. It only makes sense. But right now we gonna just we getting our feet wet. We still a new podcast. Yeah. So for us to even have anybody interested in us and to really like put in any like, you know what I'm saying? Like they helping us, they sending us, we about to be fly.
Yeah,
you feel me? So
we about to be right.
So I think like, it's a blessing to really like, be so early in our podcasting to have people believing in us. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to give a big shout out to 15fifteen. I mean to
To
My bad. To
Rockstar.
Rockstar. Rockstar original, man. And shout out to 15fifteen, man. Shout out to us doing it.
Shout out to 15fifteen.
Shout out to Rockstar Original, man. We appreciate the love, man.
And if you honestly, I've been rocking with Rockstar for a while too. You could check even in past episodes. I've been kind of a supporter of the brand. Even these is Rockstar, you know.
Yeah,
so yeah, just shout out to y'all for rocking with us, man. But
I can't wait, man.
yeah, stay locked in, man, because we gonna have to show the fits off.
When
You
that
know,
pack drop. You know what's up.
you already know. And we want y'all in the chat. Anybody who watching this, if you watching this live, or even if you watch this afterwards, we want y'all to start joining the chat because that's the way to make the show even more live, even more cracking, man. Like. For real. You know what I'm saying? Like, we having fun. We really doing this every Sunday. And when we get the audience and when we get y'all there, because y'all going up on Instagram.
Yeah.
We got people going up, loving it on
We getting
Instagram, but we need y'all in the chat.
Shout out to the people on TikTok, too, because y'all rocking with us.
Shout out to TikTok and the Reels, you know,
Yeah,
but
the
we
Reels,
need y'all in the chat live, 4 p.m. every Sunday. Don't forget that, man.
You gotta subscribe too, man.
And you gotta
'cause
subscribe.
we
That's a
doing
big.
giveaways, man.
That's the
We
only
doing
way you really
giveaways.
know
That
when
promo
we going.
Oh, God, we're doing a lot of shit this year. We're giving away to our supporters, man.
Yeah, we gonna have some giveaways for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna do some more content even in the studio. We might even give away studio time. We was talking about that, you know.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
We for sure.
And you
doing
can
that.
pick your engineer here.
Yeah.
If you want it to be touched by Dave, you want it to be worked on by Mann, Keith, Heem. We all can work. We all working. So yeah, man. Just stay locked in with us. But let's get into some topics, man. So there was, I guess, some new music. Lil Baby dropped.
Yeah.
And I know I'm not a okay. So Keith put in the topics basically like it's high key mid, right?
I stand by it.
And that's not like, to me, that's how I've always felt about Lil Baby.
Mid.
I always thought Baby was the least three of Gunna and Thug, but they all got the same sound.
Yeah.
I feel like
got a sound for you for the
so
younger crowd.
this how I feel. I feel like Young Thug was the most. He had it all, right? And I felt like Gunna had the melodies, and Baby was the one that was the most monotone. But it's the same style, but it's monotone. No. It wasn't really going, And I fucked like it was tight, but people was calling him the next Lil Wayne.
The GOAT.
The GOAT.
Yeah.
I think you got the order wrong, but I'm listening.
Wait, what do you think?
Baby for sure better than Thug to me.
Whoa.
Baby for sure better than Thug. I don't give a fuck what y'all
At what?
talking
All
about.
right, we got a conversation here.
Hold on.
Baby for sure better than
How
Thug.
in the
Hold on,
world
hold on,
is Lil Baby
hold on.
better than Young Thug?
Gunna also better than Thug.
Oh, you don't like Young Thug?
No, I like Young Thug.
So you.
I'm just being honest.
You saying Gunna is
No,
number one?
that's not the case.
Gunna might be number one between Gunna and Lil Baby. I mean, it depends if you talking about Future and all.
It goes
but
Thug, Gunna, Lil Baby.
nah, it go.
Yeah.
It go
Facts.
Lil Baby or Gunna. It's up in the air. Then Thug.
But Thug taught all these niggas how to
Yeah,
rap.
like
Exactly.
even off of respect,
Or
like,
I don't know
even
if it,
off of
all right,
pecking
listen.
order.
All right, listen.
Thug's a sauce.
The student has surpassed the master.
Never
And
happened. It didn't happen.
It happened.
That didn't happen.
I like
Bars
that, though.
wise?
That's possible. Though.
Bars wise, he's
You can learn
better
some
than
game
he's
and
better
become
than
better
him.
than your teacher.
He's better than him.
Yeah,
He even tell Young Thug even tells you himself. He said he always told this nigga Lil Baby to rap because he already knew he had it.
Yeah.
You feel me? He knew he was a star. He already knew. Like he just had to put his shit to it. Like,
I get
he
that.
had to,
I get that for sure. But at the
But-
end of the day, we talking about Young Thug. We talking about the nigga that is pushed.
I mean, I respect Young Thug.
he is the sound.
Shout out
like,
Jeffrey. Thug is home.
Yeah, when I heard Stoner, I was a fan.
No,
off
Young
top.
Thug is
Oh,
so-
shit,
he's
this dude
versatile.
I ain't gonna lie.
Time.
There was a point in time I didn't like Young Thug. His shit was
Yeah,
so,
see, that's where I
his
think.
shit-
I think you
I
coming
fuck
from.
with his shit though. I ain't gonna lie,
I
but
know,
his
but I think
tone
you
is
coming.
like,
You
used to
coming
be
from
so
the.
annoying to
Yeah,
me.
there's a group of people. You either love Thug or you hate Thug.
Nah.
To me, that's how I felt like in the beginning. People became more accustomed to him the more he started making more music. But when he first came out, his style was
New.
no, his style was polarizing.
Oh, okay.
You either was fucking with like Lil B.
Yeah.
You know, it was like, the whole skirt shit. Was he gay? all of that shit.
Yeah.
A lot of real niggas I know,
Lil
like
B.
a lot of real niggas. You can't
Bass
come on.
God.
That's the bass god.
Lil B.
He's disrespectful. He's disrespectful. That's
Now-
crazy.
All right,
Now,
my
Heem
nigga.
said something-
If you want me to be honest with you,
Hey man, don't.
shout out to
please.
the pack though, man. I ain't gonna lie, they had a little vibe. I
You
remember
gonna
they,
get that?
I
That
remember
nigga
they came
Lil,
to the
that
city
nigga
and
Lil Baby
performed
putting
too,
curses
nigga.
on people. They say
No,
it's like it. Well, I don't know.
something about that woo or whatever. That
Something I
voodoo
don't know.
shit,
Some
whatever.
voodoo shit, man. I don't know. But
Yo, Heem, you
I
said
fuck with the bass god.
that Lil Baby got more bars than the teacher and all that, right?
I just say yeah. I'm like,
But-
all I said was like
but-
he learned off a lot off of him, and at this point he mastered it, and he's like, ain't nobody dropped shit that like Lil Baby dropped and touched them numbers like Lil Baby did in the past like 5 years. What are you talking about? At least 3 to 5 years.
Nobody from Atlanta?
Atlanta,
Oh,
everything
okay.
that he dropped went platinum, song wise.
Yeah, but
So
but
what are you
nobody's
saying?
looking for Lil Baby to have bars.
It don't matter if you're looking for it or not. His shit is getting
I
played.
like Lil Baby when he collab though.
His beat selection
There's some shit that
is trash.
like that one song on his new album that Hey Twin say
Yeah.
that shit ass.
terrible.
But other than that,
The one he got with 21 Savage, I rock with that,
that
one.
shit fire.
So-
The
Outfit.
one with Rod Lowe
so
and Rod Wave, I rock with that one.
That's kind of what I was about to say. Like, I didn't really even get to listen to this project all the way. I did hear the record with him, Thug, and Future. Right?
Yeah.
To me, Lil Baby's verse was not my favorite verse. It would probably be Thug's, Future, then Lil Baby's, right? All right, but anyway, but yeah. So my thing is, I'm not a big fan of the trap sound, personally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when Lil Baby was cracking, I would listen to it, and yeah, he's spitting. But for me, I can't do the real, like, the rapping over the trap. I could do Future when he doing the melodic shit over trap shit.
Yeah.
And I could do the Young Thug when he doing that crazy shit, because to me that's more inspiring than a nigga just rapping over trap beats. You really gotta rock with the beats to really fuck with rapping over it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, unless you, cause
The beat selection.
yeah,
alone.
some niggas I'm listening to, like, I listen to Future to go on a fucking I don't know where the fuck this shit going.
Yeah.
Like, I'm vibing. Baby, is you this the whole time, because it's just like going.
Yeah, he on the grid for sure.
But I get it, niggas fuck with him, But to me, that wasn't the sound. And to me, when I was listening to this project, I'm just like, they fighting to keep this sound.
Yeah.
They fighting that hi hats, that. Y'all know the sound, the trap
It's
sound.
it's kind of fucked
But
up.
this
because
was- this was-
They fighting for it.
Everybody
This
kinda
was a-
copied Lil Baby it saturated the game with the sound.
The
So
sound
now
has been. That's probably why I didn't like it no
Yeah,
more.
and
By the
I think
time
that
Baby came
everybody
in,
the
wanted to
two
sound
niggas
like
that was
Lil
more
Baby.
the most copied is Lil Baby and Gunna.
Yeah, for sure.
that's
They
yeah.
had a
But
good
before
little
them,
4 or
but
5
before
years.
You know what I mean?
them, the three niggas that was most copied was the Migos.
True.
So I'm talking about the overall, and then before them it was Gucci Mane. Before I'm talking about that sound.
Everybody wanted to
Niggas-
do
Migos
ad-libs.
wasn't even, to be honest, if you want to
Come
take
on,
it there,
do
my
not-
nigga.
no, I'm
Migos
not.
sound wasn't even original. They wasn't the first
It
ones.
don't matter. You know what I'm talking about.
The
I'm not trying to go
ad-
deep
ad-libs,
into
all
that,
right,
but we talking
ad-libs,
about
that was for sure.
when they came popping. Migos was culture.
Yeah, for
They
sure.
was
for
the
sure.
niggas.
They had it
the
on
triple
lock.
flow.
Who
Everybody
else was
talking about
sounding
their
like
flow.
Migos?
Nigga, Rich the Kid had, nigga put them niggas
Rich
on
Homie Quan, all that.
Like,
Like,
Rich the
but
Kid
even
used
though-
to write
hey,
their shit, bro.
it don't
In
matter.
all reality,
all
bro.
of that is my point, though. My point is that sound has been done so many goddamn times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A nigga can't keep hearing it. Like,
trying to put it
and
to
I
rest?
love. No, I'm not trying to put it to rest. I'm not trying to put it to rest. I loved it. I love the sound. But I think now you got to start incorporating other sounds. Like, it's another sound that's popular right now. Y'all can't hold on to it too long. Maybe do that shit, but incorporate some groovy bass lines, some slow down the tempo. Like, maybe
So it
it
makes
is.
you appreciate J. Cole in the mix.
Nah, that's not what I'm saying.
He said, nah.
It's more so, to me, I was getting tired of the trap sound.
Yeah.
And I think now everybody's getting tired of the trap sound.
Okay.
Personally.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But he said it though, like this album was for that though.
Yeah,
And then his next album, Dominic or whatever,
Oh, yeah?
is supposed to be
I love that because the trap sound needed this album. I'm not a fool to, I know that. This sound, if you love that music versus everything else that's been popping, they needed a punch because it's kind of been, ain't nobody been dropping that sound kind of been out for a minute. You feel me? Thug was in jail.
Rapping with the auto-tune.
Yeah.
Gunna had it on lock, my nigga.
And Future ain't really on that no
Gunna
more.
had it on lock. Plain and simple.
And Gunna doing Afro beats, all sorts of shit too.
Yeah, because he's over that. He's over that. You feel me? He's in
can
a
we
different
talk
bracket
about
now.
Can we talk about Thug's verse? It was his first verse back from being in jail. How y'all feel about it?
Well, he didn't even drop a song.
No.
That's his
Okay,
first
that
I
was
rock
first
with
out.
it though.
How you feel about
I think
it?
he came home running. Like I don't want to say Gunna because the Gunna thing, but
It was fire.
I think he came home on point.
It was fire.
So y'all think that verse is new?
It was.
I think so. I
Yeah,
think they just did it. Because to me, I feel like Thug kept it very, considered to the way Thug was rapping before he went in, this verse was very simple. It wasn't no crazy ad-libs. It was straight to the point. It was less.
Real rap.
It was like less is more with this verse.
Yeah, real rap.
For the first time,
And I liked it.
And I liked it. It was
liked
just straight to the point.
But it was number 2 on that song.
And y'all remember, okay, and y'all remember back in the day, niggas couldn't even understand what Thug was saying like that.
Facts, and that's why.
That's what I'm saying.
You feel me? And this
Everything
verse,
was
it was
like-
just like so. It was clean, like straight. It was just.
He had a
straight to
lot
the
of
point.
time in there
Yeah.
working on his craft.
Yeah. So I fuck with that record, man. Shout out to them, man. It's
Future
not-
had the best verse on that song.
Future
though.
hard. I love Future.
And then Lil Baby was last. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, but
But that
I'm just not a big Lil Baby fan. I fuck with Lil Baby though, because I did see his documentary. I fuck with him. Probably would fuck with him as a real person, of course. But as music, is just as a real West Coast nigga, it's just not in my DNA. Some stuff.
Yeah.
And I think that should be
And that's
cool.
respectful.
Because a lot of niggas don't fuck with West Coast shit.
Yeah.
And it's just in their DNA.
We
So
didn't-
it ain't
we
no
get touched on
disrespect.
that
Ain't
shit,
nothing
too.
like that, man. But
Speaking, if you gonna say that, speaking on, did you see the Joey Badass shit?
yeah, I seen that. I fuck with Joey Badass.
I fuck with Joey Badass too, but that left a
Fill
bad
me
taste
in what
in
y'all
my
talking
mouth.
about.
That nigga left for like a freestyle
So
type shit.
yeah. So you know who Joey Badass is,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So Joey, he big East Coast rapper.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he came back with a freestyle top of the year, just on some like boom bap East Coast shit.
Yeah, some hip hop shit.
But in there, he say like too much West Coast dick licking, something. But that's a bar from before. That's like a borrowed bar from a popular song.
Okay.
Can't remember the name of the song, but it is.
From,
but it,
from Jay-Z?
yeah, I think so. Yeah, it is a popular. It's Jay-Z bar. Yeah, too much West Coast dick licking, something like that. And he kind of just saying bars about like what else he say? You know,
I can't remember it verbatim, but
it was kind of shots at the coast.
yeah, it was shots at the coast
okay.
for sure.
On some
for
East
sure.
Coast, West Coast shit.
Like niggas talking about it's too much West Coast dick licking, and then he was like some I forgot. Damn, what did he say?
He said some shit, but overall, we took it. I think we are taking it kind of like, okay, yeah. And niggas fuck with Joey.
Yeah.
It ain't no like, and I also think he ain't mean it like no real malicious way, but there is a thing between the West Coast and the East Coast.
Do you think it was a shot at Kendrick? Or just at the
Yeah,
coast
I
in
mean,
in general.
It could be because, Joey was rapping back then and Kendrick didn't. I don't think Kendrick even mentioned him in that top niggas of he was gonna take over, so you never know. Niggas
Work in LA too though. So
Huh?
he do a lot of work in LA too.
But,
Yeah.
Joey's not he's not the king of New York or anything.
But he
Nah,
wants
not
to
the-
be.
He not the king of New York.
He wants to be.
Prince of
but
Brooklyn.
he wants to be.
He doing shit. He doing
Yeah, and
numbers.
and he could be his
and he
story.
cross
ain't
over in acting and shit.
He's
Like
still-
he's solidified.
He's still
himself.
writing his story.
Mhm.
So,
You feel
he could come from the thing is now here's the thing. Like Drake was the undisputed champion. Let's give a nigga his just due before this. Undisputed, I didn't see a way for Drake to ever fall off.
Yeah.
It mentally,
he
I'm
almost had-
like
he was 5 years away from 20. He was 15 years in.
that's what I'm saying. Nigga about to be 40 and he wasn't letting off the gas.
Some people lifetime.
So, I think now that Kendrick got it, a lot of rappers don't look at Kendrick the same way they looked at Drake. They look at it like, oh, okay, this nigga trying to fight. Oh, no, okay, it's up for the grabs.
Yeah.
You showed us that it's up. All I got to do is come at niggas. All I got to do is take it. So I think there's going to be a lot more attempts to be the number one spot now because this number one spot is gotten by Kendrick.
Is it shaky
For him? For Kendrick?
for the number one spot or whatever?
I think it's shaky, man.
I
Kendrick
think
is.
it's gonna be fun as long as they keep it rap.
Man.
See, Kendrick he's one of my favorite. He is probably my favorite rapper out as far as overall artist. He's my favorite artist out. But the thing is, it's based on the art. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He took 5 years between every project. It felt like we never seen him. I don't know much about him, right?
Right.
So now that you got the title as number one, if people coming at you and you can't be taking 5 years holding that title, like I don't think you can do that no more. You know, I feel like he gotta stay out now. Now, like the light is on him. People want to see him now.
A lot more.
That's
probably what that bar was talking about.
Because
you probably got all the producers making beats like Kendrick right now.
Exactly, and because when Drake is at the top, people trying to make beats that sound like Drake. He's the number one.
Yeah.
Come on. So now that the number one is Kendrick, I'm guessing this is what I'm guessing. He may see something coming that we don't see yet. Oh, y'all only making West Coast beats now?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all only making Not Like Us records now? Because they saying that's the new tempo?
The new high.
It's too much West Coast dick licking. I'm on some East Coast shit. That's probably where he coming from.
That's probably where he coming from.
And lyrically,
Because
he dope though. Lyrically, Joey
No, come
badass.
on, I've been fucking with, and I like that.
Joey R.
Yeah,
I like that.
Talk that shit.
Matter of fact, I like that. Yeah. Bring some East Coast shit back too, cause I fuck with that shit too.
Yeah.
I fuck with Griselda.
Yeah, I fuck with
You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Joey Badass. I fuck with
Davies.
Yeah, I fuck with Ab Soul. His shit is some East Coast shit. Like I fuck with that type of shit. So yeah, let's keep the sound. Let's keep all of our sounds going.
Yeah.
And just build on it.
Just build on them. Build on them.
Speaking of all that though, some new. It's not even new music because it's like a snippet or something. Drake dropped that freestyle this week.
Oh yeah.
I want y'all to break down how y'all feel about it first. I got a whole thing to say about it.
I'm gonna make sure I heard the right one. They got all that reverb and all that on there.
He just rapping. He basically just rapping.
Is it in the phone?
He over a
conductor beat.
He over a conductor beat, and it was like live footage of him freestyling, not like a.
He's not really freestyle. He's just
Yeah,
rapping.
That's what I was
He's rapping a
curious
verse
about.
that he's just rapping.
wrote. Yeah.
And it's okay. I'm gonna just go for it. Fuck it. It's tight. It's really tight,
Definitely.
right?
Yeah.
But and even for me, as I'm an artist first, and I've always felt like this about Drake. Like when he does some of these, like lately, more so than before. Before I couldn't put my finger on it. It was something just perfect about it, right? But lately, I have been feeling like there is maybe a formula he does for these records, for his records where he's rapping, and I think that people figured it out. And once you find out what it is, it takes away all the magic from it.
Yeah.
And if you go on in rapper brain, you think about it, this nigga is saying everything like with a shun on the end, right? So I did it all for dedication. No meditation. I said it sounds like dedication. I'm predicated. It's like all just
He rhyming on the tip.
it's just but it's almost lazy.
Yeah.
He just
And if you really have a thesaurus sitting by you and you got all these words, you could really do this all day.
You could do it all day.
And if you really even listen, he does lyrical like gymnastics to make it all make sense. So he'll go like medication. I had to transfer 3 years later. Some sack to Petter Raven. It's like you're doing all this just to make it make sense, and it's tight. But y'all haven't seen this theory online?
And I feel like
Y'all ain't seen this?
That's
Am
what
I tripping?
No,
I feel like that's when
Oh.
Drake is at his best though.
That's
It
what I'm
is,
about to
but
say.
once
Drake,
you-
that's what he do best.
Once the veil, okay,
Because,
if
like,
you're a
that's where he came
magician,
from.
if you're a magician and you doing your tricks and you blowing people's mind every fucking time,
Yeah.
the one time somebody shows how the trick is done, that trick ain't. You can't be a one trick pony. So I think that let's say if you let's say theoretically you grew up rapping one way and this is how you got in, but then people start calling you out on your shit sounding the same, so you get writers.
Yeah.
But this is your way of writing. This has always been your way of, and it's who's
That's
to
supposed
say
to be the art though.
who's to say you can't rap like that? I'm sure people do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
But it does sound like Chat GPT raps.
I was about to say. I think you saying it's
It do sound like
artificial.
Chat GPT
so you
raps.
think?
I seen that tweet.
So you think
floating
like?
around.
Yeah, let's just get to it.
Straight to it.
It sound like Chat GPT raps when you really, and then when
Nah,
you
it's real
say
shit, though.
that, then you start looking back at some stuff. It's like, okay, so maybe remember when the fucking first Drake record dropped, the first Drake diss record dropped, and it was all the confusion of if it was real, if it was fake.
Yeah.
You know? So then I'm like, okay, so then he does it showing you he's rapping. Strategically to try to say, no, this is me writing it. But
Right.
then now it's still like, hold up. I don't know.
It don't. It's not like. It's not.
It's like I'm starting to slowly crack the code. And I've been feeling this way since like the beginning. He's always, to me, it's like, damn, that pitch. If I could rap in that pitch, if I could do, I'm like, this nigga done figured it out.
I always thought he kind of talked through his raps.
Yeah.
It wasn't really like bars or.
Yeah, but
or
he had,
slang
but
or
whatever he was doing was hitting a note,
proper
a
grammar,
chord with
but it was
everybody.
like all on point.
Yeah, it was like some universal just vibration he tapped into when he did
Yeah.
it. You know what I'm saying? And everybody stopped what they was doing to listen to it. You know? But it was tight. But I don't know if it's enough.
Any bars in there stand out to you?
It's not enough.
It's not
Nah,
enough. We don't
it's
believe
not
it.
enough.
It's not enough. It's
not
crazy.
That's funny.
Did he
No,
diss
but it's,
LeBron in that?
So the
Yo,
song,
yeah, they did say diss LeBron. See? They did say that. But
So
it was
the
so
song-
like,
Wait, hold on.
Did he?
The nigga got LeBron tatted on him.
oh yeah. They were
That's
saying that.
That's
what
just
the-
crazy. Like that's something.
Can
new I
you
just
diss
found
somebody you got tatted on you?
out.
I mean,
That's kinda
people
wild.
do it all the time with they significant others.
Yeah, with all spouses and whatnot. Yeah, fact.
Niggas get they
That's not that way,
girl
man.
tatted on them and then they break up. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That's crazy.
No, that shit was crazy though, man.
They broke up. I didn't know.
So was it a good comeback for Drake?
I mean,
what
it's
you
tight.
thinking,
I
like?
don't. My thing
Well, the
is,
song
I'm like,
is old.
Is it?
Okay.
It
Because
sound
he
like
had
he was-
braids.
oh, he
in the
did have
video and
braids,
shit. Yeah. So it had to have been recorded like
Nigga
probably
ain't
like
got braids no
last
more?
year.
No,
yeah.
he don't got braids no more.
Nah.
He cut his shit.
That's what's up.
So
Yeah.
they gonna play it in the club?
Nah, hell
it's not
no.
like
Nah,
the-
it's a
not like
conductor
us, okay.
hip hop type beat.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, that's
Yeah,
so
they did
okay.
fucking
Well,
type shit,
shit,
yeah.
we waiting on another one then, I guess.
Yeah.
Gotta
So
wait
that shit
on
was
the banger.
mid, basically.
It wasn't a real record, so you can't even judge it. It's like it's
That's what
him
that's why
rapping
I was
his.
like, I want
his-
to make sure I
he's-
had the right one.
He's rapping it off his phone, and it's a video, so it's like quality bad. It don't really even count.
Yeah.
But they got it from top to finish.
yeah.
And
views up on it?
One, yeah, of course, it's a
Yeah,
Drake.
It's a Drake
Yeah, it's
freestyle.
Drake is still Drake.
Yeah.
He's not. I don't think he's exempt. I don't think he's not gonna ever come back. You know, I like
Drake got female fans,
circadian
so he
rhythm
always gonna
still.
have
I
fans.
like his other records. You know, it's just you stop trying to be tough. You know what I'm saying? Like at this point, like it's just kind of weird. But overall, that shit happened.
What's that chat say?
Oh, that's the homie Tune right there. West Side, what's going on, Tune?
Outside.
Got Tune
Shout
in
out
the
to
chat,
Tune,
man. What'd you say?
No, I was saying shout out to Tone.
Yeah, man. I was watching Back on Fig right before I got here, man. They chat be going crazy.
Yeah,
The super chats, all that, man. I can't wait till we get ours just going crazy and interactive, because that can lead to conversation too. You know what I'm saying? Like just getting some input on like what you saying and what other, even stuff we don't know.
Yeah.
We could go to the chat for information.
Yeah.
That's really where I wanted to go to, man.
Yeah, we getting there.
No, yeah, we're gonna get there, man. I'm talking to the future people.
Yeah,
You know.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about this song, man. That's just been taking over everything this last week. My wife been bringing it up to me, man. This shit
Which
crazy.
one?
And she don't ever listen to rap, but I guess it's some like nostalgic feeling to it.
Which one?
LiAngelo Ball, man.
Oh, that's a banger.
Yeah, no, it's really a banger. I'm not gonna lie. That
A lot
shit
of
going
athletes
crazy.
didn't drop some music, but he got one.
And you know what's crazy too? Like even going back to what we was talking about, just stuff sounding like it's from somewhere.
Yeah.
That shit sounded like it's from back in the day, but even today, it still can go because it
hanging
give
out
you
down
that
south.
feeling.
Sound like that old school big timer shit.
Yeah,
he
like
got some
what?
New Orleans manifest
Yeah,
feel to it. It's like,
yeah.
Whoa, they.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Like certain vibrations ain't gonna go away. You could always tap back into that. And
I
that
rock
nigga,
with that
he
one,
did it
though.
with that
I
one.
think he did his thing.
He got him one, man. Shout out to him, man. What's the same? It's called Trip Out. Or,
Something like that.
we gotta look that up. Man, that song is
I
banging.
played it
man.
about 4 times, so it's cool.
Tweaking, yeah, tweaking.
Tweaker.
He shot out
yeah.
his dad in there. He shot a God out. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, he doing this thing.
Took him back, huh?
Yeah, I like it because he got something to rap about. He's
Took
not
him back
trying
to
to.
the
He not
silk
trying to make money. He just
days.
making music.
yeah,
Oh y'all cold. They don't
Took him
want
back
that
to the
silk.
silk
Yeah,
days.
That shit crazy. Silk the Shocker.
he rapping though. He got that little Memphis sound to him, so he rapping. He shout out Memphis on there. That's a dope little track though.
That shit cool.
He
Shout out.
promoting it right.
No, yeah, it's
Shout out
viral.
Jello, man. Yeah.
He went on that.
So
on
wait.
the streamer,
I'm not really a basketball guy like that. He's in the league.
Nah.
He used to be, but he like.
He haven't even.
Yeah. He ain't like
trying
in
to
the
get in
G
G
League
League right now.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
trying to get in G League right now, but he did some shit in China
That
kinda
stopped
That
it
fucked up
over.
his shit.
Yeah,
His stock. His like
yeah, fucked his stock
projected
up.
shit up.
But his brothers in the league.
Both of them.
They both not in the league.
Like,
No,
are
both of
in
his
the
brothers
league.
in
Oh, both his brothers in the
Yeah,
league.
yeah.
Oh, okay. So he
Yeah.
the one that's not, but he got a banger out.
He got
Yeah.
banger. He did.
And there
He found
you
his
go.
niche.
He found his lane. Yeah, keep
found
coming
his
with
lane.
that, man.
Yeah.
He played. He did a year in the league though.
Oh,
But
yeah?
then they
They
started
off, they
shuffling around.
He got to put Juvie on that motherfucker.
Hey, a remix with Juvie would go
That's gonna
crazy.
go crazy. You got to put Juvie on that
Hey,
one.
for real, that would go
I
crazy.
saw they
homie.
did their thing in the studio. He had fun. He had fun in there.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, we do gotta. Oh wait, hold on. So Muni Long, right? Her label asked her to write a soulful song for Adele. Right, y'all, you know who?
Yeah.
So, and she says she don't write soulful music for white people. Is that racist?
That's racist, but hey,
yeah.
I mean,
Well, do white people make soulful music? I mean,
you know what's
Mac Miller did though.
Okay, hold on. We got it. You know, it's a deeper and darker conversation here.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, because
We
there's
know-
a lot of white people that made soulful music though.
Wait. We know the truth is white people stole soulful
I mean, we
music.
know that, but I'm talking about like who's been inspired by the sound. There's white people who made music like that.
Yeah, but okay.
Like,
Of course.
fucking Elvis Presley. He's one
That's
of them.
my point. So if we're going back to Elvis, inspired by the sound is one thing, but stealing it and not giving
He
credit is
stole his
another. So when the sound of rock and roll gets stolen from you, and over time and time and time again, we see our sound get stolen and made bigger, right? It becomes, like just something we're just accustomed to. So now we see like it's even a conversation with Drake. That's kind of the conversation. That was it, But they saying that we always sell our sound to somebody.
I was about to say that's what
And
I'm
that's
kinda
why
like,
she's holding it like, I don't want to sell my sound to somebody.
okay.
You feel me?
Is it a sound or is
It's
it
her.
just a song?
It's literally her writing it. It's her.
It's her.
She's
sound.
selling
I mean,
herself.
Yeah, I guess
You know what I'm saying? So but we're accustomed to thinking that's regular, right?
Right.
But in the deeper conversation, I think that's what she's kind of saying. Like, we have always sold our sound like for the money and think that's cool, and it's not. Like, because they'll take it and not give you credit and run with it, and now they are the biggest superstar because they are that with your sound. You can't be that, but they could be that because they look different. But it's your sound. So I kind of like, I think it's interesting she's putting that out there.
Yeah. Everybody not for sale,
But she's a songwriter.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, at what point do you say, okay, is it deeper than race with the art of music? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is there something behind? It probably was another opportunity presented to somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
And I fuck with Adele.
Yeah, But I know with the history of music, we do got sellouts in the game. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? For sure.
And I think, one thing too we gotta also respect is that when you let's say you coming up in the game, boom. You may write for everybody, but when you at a point where you have a name for yourself, you are Muni Long.
Yeah.
You got hits under your belt. You don't need the money.
Yeah.
You can start saying no and start talking a little like, nah, I don't want to do that. I ain't doing that. And you start to tell people why. And start a conversation like, you may have less to, like less to gain or less to lose at this point. It's just like, fuck it, like. I don't give a fuck. I got money now. I'm good. We set. I got songs that's going to get me paid for life. Wrote songs that's going to get me paid for life. I don't have to do it no more.
Yeah. She probably got enough money to have a backbone.
Because that's how, because you got to think about it.
Or
Once
before,
you
once you
get that power, it's on you how you use it.
So, whatever.
No,
whatever. What you mean, whatever?
Speak your mind.
Because this is a real this a real conversation right here.
So
whatever.
This the industry we in. Cause
that's racist, right?
What's racist?
Her not selling the song to her because she's white.
No,
but you understand what you're saying, like her selling her sound or whatever. But she does it for anybody else though, right?
Yeah, but if she has a reason to, because of years of our music being stolen. And that's her reason.
That's
her music.
What she said, though.
No, I'm just saying.
That's just what you're.
I mean, what other you think?
That's what I'm saying. Like
you're saying I gave her my reason.
Yeah, pretty much.
I gave her my reason. I put an actual logical reason for some actual racist bullshit.
Some racist bullshit.
Some racist bullshit.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I say.
See, that's why you gotta say shit because I didn't know that.
Because
that probably is the truth. That probably is it because.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't know that.
Like,
she
why
said
would
that.
you? I mean, I understand that.
Me, if I go deep, and for my reason why you would possibly say that, that could be a reason. But overall, end of the day, it's her music. She can choose to sell it or not.
She
but
that's
what
I'm saying. It's probably.
Can black people really be racist though? Like, I mean,
that's a whole nother conversation.
I mean, like we could go there.
Black people can't be racist, man. We like
anybody could be.
Black people can for sure be racist.
Anybody.
I don't. Yeah, I'm not really with that whole black people can't be racist because you got to still treat people with dignity and like just equality. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck who you are. But it's like if you disrespect me, I'm gonna disrespect you. That's how I am.
The history pisses me off, so it makes us stand at a point to where we like, okay, we got to protect our IP because we know what we gave away, or the people before us, the creators before us. But now, it's so. I mean, you can control your own destiny. You know what I mean? We're not bound down to the stuff we used to.
Yeah, no, I mean it's a whole different time. You know what I'm saying? Like there are still racist white people out there though, and but there are some racist black people.
Yeah,
and we could say both are ignorant. Yeah. Both don't know any better. Yeah, and that's what I know. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I feel about it.
Because it brings you'll never know who relates to the song. You'll be surprised who listen to your music or who like how you get down with the music. You know what I mean? That's why. That the subject you just said with Adele, I'm like, oh, it's probably deeper than that. Like, I don't want to deal with your managers or something like that. I don't know.
There was that big thing about her, and that her wasn't that her original song that they say she stole or got from Lionel Richie?
Whose?
Hello.
Wow, Leon.
Oh, we gotta get you on the hook.
That nigga sang that.
Sang that.
It probably is.
Nah, but that's. There was a big battle between them two about that shit or whatever. Like he said that she got that shit from him. You know.
I mean, it happens all the time. Man.
Do you value your art like that? If you was to come in here and make a song and somebody random was to be like, "Man, I want that verse. How much?" Do you hold on to it like a intellectual? Would you sell it?
I mean, it depends. Everything is situational. Like I'll get a verse away if it paid enough.
Yeah. If the price is right.
If it was an artist I thought that it would sound dope. You know what I'm saying? It's situational. But also, I'm also a realist that if I was even more popping right now, all of that would times multiple. Like you'd have to pay way more.
Yeah.
And eventually it's gonna be a number where it ain't even worth it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can pay me $1 million and it's not worth it. So it all depends. And that's why I'm looking. That's why I looked at like even with Muni Long, I'm like, you probably would have did it if you was a up and coming songwriter, but you have You at that point where Neo was when he had like 2 or 3 hits.
You gonna turn 2 or 3 jobs.
Yeah,
down.
like
What
yeah,
Muni
you probably
Long right?
huh?
What she right?
All the Ariana Grande shit.
Word?
No. That's the other. That's Victoria Monet.
Yeah.
I don't know what she wrote. I'm not gonna
I said
sit
Muni
here
Long,
and act
but
like I
didn't even
know.
know she was up like that.
Songwriters got it tough
to
though, I
be
think.
But I do.
turning
Gotta be
down
tough to
projects
write a
like
hit
that.
and see somebody else perform it and not perform it the right way.
Yeah, not the right way for
You know
sure.
what I mean?
But
Sing it
nigga,
like this.
She wrote songs for Selena Gomez,
Okay.
a whole lot of different artists. To be honest with you, like the list is really long.
That's what's up.
is there any white artists on there? You think?
Selena Gomez is white. Well, she's Spanish.
Her name is Selena Gomez.
but she's Spanish.
Rihanna's black.
Rihanna's black and they're both
Why?
black.
Why do you just leave us with Selena Gomez and she wrote for Rihanna and Chris Brown?
Fifth Harmony, because that song was one of her biggest songs.
Yeah, them hits.
Fifth Harmony.
They all white.
It was a group.
So see, she wrote for white people before.
Pitbull.
Yeah, that's what I'm
She's
saying.
versatile. That's what I'm saying. Like, why?
She at a point
Mariah
where
Carey.
it don't. Now she talking shit.
She popping her shit.
She
like
popping
that.
her shit.
I mean,
Now she
shit,
wanna
you can
bring
do what
up-
the fuck
she
you
wanna
wanna
bring
do,
up-
baby.
Yeah, like now she.
You can do what the fuck you want to
And
do.
Ariana Grande, like Madonna.
Or you know
She
what?
did Madonna too. Oh yeah.
Maybe she's at a point where
Disclosure,
mentally-
Lordy.
You do a
Mentally-
song for Madonna. You ain't. I mean, you good.
Mentally, she's competing now. Maybe
Maybe she want to do
because
it.
she's an
Yeah.
artist.
Yeah, that's all I was about to say.
Adele is a big ass artist though. How you not gonna do a song?
Because
for
if
Adele?
I wrote my song
She wrote
and
songs
it's
for
big
Mariah
enough for
Carey.
Adele, she's
I mean,
also
she
an
did
artist.
songs for Madonna.
It could be
There's
her
nobody
song.
on that
We had
list that's bigger than
opportunities that
Madonna.
wasn't right. That could have paid. We had opportunities
Yeah.
that just wasn't right. We like, nah, it ain't right. Even
She's-
though it's an easy one.
I mean, it could be, or
The
they
people
could,
that
money is
or they
good
could just
money.
have
Anybody
you feel me?
outside the room looking in and be like, y'all crazy, but you
If-
know.
They
if
could
I-
have had a personal disagreement too, and
Could be.
along the lifetime. You feel
Yeah.
me?
See, my point, like, picture being an artist now, and you got a song that people are trying to buy from you because you know it's gonna help their career. But I'm an artist, so you telling me my song if that's gonna do that for them, what's it gonna do for me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna drop it, and I'm gonna talk shit about that artist, so I can get her. It's
But
war. It's Game of Thrones
Some
right
people
now. in
can't
music.
sing it like the way another
Nah, yeah,
person will
Adele
sing
got
it.
vocals.
She's one of
and
those
she
ones.
hard. She cold. She cold.
She's one of those ones for sure.
So yeah, I don't know, man. Hopefully she figured that out. Muni Long.
That's what Chris Brown said, because he said
Oh, so the
he
real
got a lot
story-
of writers that he be fucking with. He's like, but who gonna sing it like me? You
Yeah,
feel me?
exactly.
Ain't nobody gonna sing it like
So
me.
the real story is Atlantic Records asked her to write soulful songs for white artists.
Oh,
In
Adele.
general.
Oh, it was a
Buddy.
caseload. She like,
Yeah,
nah, that's
more than
crazy.
just Adele.
Yeah, that's a big job. That's
Well, I
enough.
mean, you know what? I think that's where that's
feel
kind of
me?
where my point is.
Yeah.
Soulful songs for white artists.
Because you can't. Soul is something
That's a
you
different.
can't
this a
learn
whole
or
different
like
thing.
I was about to
nothing.
say, you
It's
can't
like
teach soul,
yeah,
really.
soul is something you just have.
So
I think,
you're literally buying the soul
I don't
from.
think only black people
Yeah.
got
You can't
soul.
sell your
though. It's
soul.
just other
Yeah,
races
that's
got
what
Yeah.
it.
it is.
Damn, they really tried to buy her soul for white artists.
She
Her
said
soul.
she wanted to cuss them out so bad.
Yeah, because that's a cold question. Like, can you make some soul music for, like, because they ain't got it.
Yeah.
So we need some of your soul.
We need some soul. We need
That
some-
is a trip, like just
They need
word
The
wise,
energy. They need that energy on there, man. That vibe, that soulful sound.
that only you can do.
That's the same shit that like the Japanese artists used to do too.
Hey, they killing that shit though.
Yeah. You feel me?
What's that one chick name that she got a song out right now called Hey Pookie? You heard that?
I haven't-
Her name is like Sailor. It's like almost Sailor Moon or something like that.
Oh yeah, I know who he's talking about.
Dog, and I think she
That shit
Asian
fire?
and it's
Yeah.
fire.
Knocking, man.
My wife
She kind of
played
sound
it.
like SZA low key.
Yeah, it's kind of sound
She
like
sound like
SZA.
SZA,
Yeah.
an Asian SZA. What?
It's hard. We gotta play.
You might have to pull her
I wish
up.
we could play
I don't know.
shit,
I
man.
might have to-
We gonna start playing music
That's
in the
why I love
podcast.
music, because you never know where it's coming from.
She put me on. I was like, "What is this?" It sound like some just
Her
ghetto.
name is Sailor.
Sailor.
Just
yeah.
Sailor?
Just Sailor.
Her
Ooh, that's hard.
Okay.
Oh.
Matter of fact, I've seen this scrolling through.
Yeah,
like,
we
social
just didn't
media
click
type
it.
shit.
That looked like
Yeah.
some shit I wouldn't click.
Oh God.
I'd be like, "Oh, y'all on some other shit over here."
Oh, yeah, she-
Nah,
It's
that's
fire,
tech,
though.
huh?
Yeah, the shit hard. The song is hard.
I'm about to
But
tap
she
in.
sound like SZA on that
She
one,
do.
But I ain't gonna hold you. She
Okay.
sound just like.
So
SZA.
she's a singer, not a rapper.
She a singer.
She a singer.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
Oh, that was dope, man. I like that, man. I like when I get put onto some new music nowadays, like because it's so rare now. Like the radio don't do it, and I don't really be like when I'm in my car most of the time. I'm controlling the music. You feel me? So I like to just get put on the new shit. So
Just to hear something new.
something refreshing. Yeah, man.
Yeah, the artists out there, man. Anybody could do it. They
Artists
gotta
out
be
there.
good at it. Yeah.
Hey, man, you know what we should start doing? We gotta start messing with First Friday out here in Vegas. Y'all been?
Yep,
It's been
I
a
just
while.
I used to go down
Oh,
all
yeah.
the time.
Oh, you just went too, huh?
Yeah.
I was there too. I took the my daughter and my niece and nephews.
Yeah, I used to go every.
Fly, homie.
You got to go to the right one though. You got to go to the one in the Arts District.
That's the one I'm on.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the
I
only
know.
one I'm talking about.
No, they got two though. There's one in the Arts District, and then there's like Fremont and shit like that.
Oh no. I'm talking about the one in the Arts District,
The food
Food
trucks,
Las
man.
Vegas, the food trucks. So look, we
Yeah.
putting y'all onto game. If y'all in Vegas ever, on the first Friday of the month of whatever month it is, that first Friday, go downtown to the Arts District. It's called First Friday. It's a bunch of independent vendors selling super fly stuff, clothes, independent food, food trucks everywhere,
Craft art and shit.
art,
Jewelry,
jewelry,
accessories.
man. I seen some people out there with NFTs. They had an NFT
Oh yeah.
museum.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they
I
do.
took my
yeah.
the
Yeah.
kids through there. It was fly, man. They had some EDM music.
Did
They
you
be
walk through
having-
the art gallery too?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that
went
shit
through
fire
the
too.
whole thing, man. It was a
Yeah, that
whole
shit fire.
experience. So, especially if you want
I
some
like the
fly.
art district better than the strip, though. 'cause
Yeah.
it's
I
more
love the
like-
Arts
It's
District,
vibes and
man.
the food
Yeah,
down there.
vibe.
It just feels. It's like more of a local.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Like,
Hippie kind of.
Exactly.
Yeah, you have been to the Container Park down there?
Yeah, yeah.
Container Park
I went in
is
there and
lit.
ate a couple
Yeah,
spots.
Hey man, there's
cool.
actually my boy throws something really fly down there for kids. We may want to be a part of it.
We'll go check it out.
We'll talk
Yeah.
about it a little bit more later. But so that's a spot people don't know about Vegas, like the Arts District.
They
Like,
got a dope performance area in there too.
yeah,
That's
big
set up,
performance
yeah.
area down there. New Wool is down there. Not really, but kind of. in
Kinda,
that area.
yeah, it's right
New Wool
there,
is
not
down
too
there.
far.
That's a dope spot in Vegas.
You can
lot
smoke
of-
inside that motherfucker.
Yeah,
you know
New
that.
Wool is a really chill little area down there.
shit
You been
dope.
there?
No, I haven't.
It's like
been to
a
New
small Indian reservation where you can
Yeah.
go smoke, chill, and they let you just kick it.
It's a dispensary, but you could
Yeah.
chill and smoke in that motherfucker. You can go
Oh, we
buy a
gotta go
weed
down
and
there.
Y'all
smoke
guys
and
seen
all that shit.
I went to a show there.
Yeah, they be
I
having
think
shows
Dizzy
and
Wright
shit
was
too.
performing.
I performed there with Busta Rhymes.
For real?
Yeah.
damn,
That's
hard.
fire.
Hell yeah! Shout out
I
Steve
smoke my
Lobel.
weed like I'm on a football field. I get an interception.
Hey, no,
I get
hey.
my pack and go.
We'll go. We could go there. Hey man, it's a big field. I mean, it's an outside field.
Yeah, I
we
was
could
about
go
to
just
say,
hang
I
out,
was
chill.
gonna-
Big ass
Right.
warehouse got a little food.
Is that
truck
when we
there,
had that
too.
meeting at that time?
Nah.
Across from the record studio.
Oh nah. But that spot is cool too.
Yeah, that's probably slide too though.
The
Yeah,
spot with the
I've been
with
outside
the
a
truck
little
that's
bit.
an S.
Y'all
Oh,
ever
yeah,
been to
yeah, that little
Lake
outdoor
Las
spot.
Vegas?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my spot.
Lake
man.
Las Vegas is where it's at too,
That's my
homie.
little
Yeah.
getaway. I used to
That-
live over there, man.
For real?
Yeah, right there, like right on the borderline of Cadence, and right before you get into Lake Las Vegas, it's like a little city right there called Cadence. That shit, yeah,
Lake Las Vegas is some fly shit.
fire.
Real
shit.
fly out there. I
Real
like it out
fly,
there.
man. I stayed at the we in out west. What's it? The West End over there,
Yeah, the
right by the
West
water.
End,
I
yeah.
stayed
Yeah, the
there.
West End and the Hilton.
We stayed there. We chilled. We saw some like bobcats or foxes, something out there. It was crazy. It was like some, and you wouldn't believe it's 20, 30 minutes away from the
From
Vegas.
every-
Shit. I honestly used to go there for forever. Honestly, it was like for maybe 6 years. But
yeah,
before pre-pandemic, everything used to be open. There's like a little hidden beach over there.
Yeah.
You seen it?
yeah.
Yeah, there's a little hidden beach. You used to be able to go over there in the sand and shit. I mean, you can still go over there on
Yeah, it's
on your
some.
own,
So
but-
basically, it's like a little beach river. Not. It's like a river lake. It's a lake.
Yeah, it's a lake.
Little lake in Las Vegas that's really fly, y'all.
Mhm.
Like most people have no. I didn't know till I moved out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Fish and
So,
everything in that motherfucker.
Yeah, shit
and in the
crazy.
summertime, have you been in the summertime?
I think so.
Summertime, they usually have the big
Some
ass
activities.
yeah,
out
the
there,
little
though.
rafts, though, like
Yeah, they got the
water
rafts, yeah.
obstacle
Rafts,
course and shit
yeah.
for the adults.
And they got a boat,
big
boat
people.
rentals, all that.
Yeah, on Sundays
party
they do them
boats,
little
too.
mimosa shit for the females. and shit,
Californians
boats. You
come to
can get on the
Vegas and
boat.
love it out here. We be
Cause you hear what we talking about.
Because you got everything we really need in
That's
this
why I like
motherfucker.
Vegas.
You
We
just
talking
gotta
about
stumble
some
upon that
off the
motherfucker.
strip shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? On top of the strip, like the strip lit. No, if you need something,
If
last
you need
minute.
something, if you need to get out,
Last
do
minute,
something,
fuck
you
it.
can
Let's
get
go.
out.
Let's go out. Fuck it. Let's go to the strip.
Yeah.
Cracking, guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
It ain't no question.
Guaranteed.
Matter of fact, when the Super Bowl was out here, that's where the players stayed. They stayed in like Las Vegas.
Yep, I remember that.
Yep.
Now I know. Well, not. I stay in like where all the Raider players stay.
Yeah,
right now.
you're right down there.
Over there. Yeah, I stay by the kind of like all the whole little Raider.
Henderson shit.
Yeah,
South
all
Road,
that
St.
shit.
Rose and that shit.
Legend area. Yeah.
What was I about to say? Oh, speaking of,
Damn.
damn, studio
Been a while.
booked and busy, man.
I ain't heard a house phone ring in
That's the landline.
so many years.
That's crazy.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Nah, niggas
Yeah,
trying to
they
book some
calling in, man.
sessions.
That's how it be, too.
But what I was gonna say is, let's talk about the y'all seen them report on 50 show?
Yeah, man. They
Yeah.
said they not feeling Vegas. Not feeling this.
It was
this
yeah.
show.
We smoking? What
Yeah,
y'all
come on,
feeling?
it's time. It's like we an hour in.
I didn't know if we wanted to smoke.
Oh, yeah, I got the pen, but let's-
I've been trying to. It's like it's the torch right there. I've been trying to be kind of
Yeah, I mean,
in tune. You know what I
yeah,
mean? So I ain't
me
been. I've
too.
been blowing right before. You know, I ain't been tripping like that.
I feel
You know
it.
what I mean?
But yeah, no,
But a nigga like me
Then
no, yeah,
got
fuck it.
all the ingredients to make a
it's
nigga high,
going
nigga
down.
pie.
Yeah, it's going down.
Yes,
Nah,
sir.
yeah, that shit was
No, but
crazy.
I saw 50. Everybody reaction to the 50 show though. They just said he's not performing. He just out there.
That show was boring.
Yeah, just waving. You know.
I think
They said that they just do this.
this is my thing.
Yeah, that's it.
I fuck, like 50 my boy. Like I
Throwing
fuck
them
with
on
50.
it.
Even
Watch
though
somebody wave.
I'm like, where was my invitation at, man? I'm in Vegas. I should have been at the show, but
For sure, because did he perform?
Yeah.
that song?
I don't think I don't think he performed buzzing. Actually, I don't think he performed buzzing
He
at the
usually
show.
always do though.
I just wanted to go and just watch the show, shit. You know what I'm
that
saying?
energy
But
be crazy up in there.
But 50's a dope performer. He's just more so on some like he's not about to dance.
Yeah,
He's
he
a
said
gangster.
He
He's
an
a-
old ass nigga now. Like
He's a
he ain't about to
gangster.
be in that motherfucking.
So-
When they paid. They said they paid for them tickets. They want to.
Yeah, but you gotta also remember.
spending
You gotta
escape.
remember.
They
They
wanna
are.
see him.
This was a white woman, a middle-aged white woman,
Yeah.
going to a gangster show. 50 said he's doing what he want to perform.
Yeah.
He not doing. He ain't doing like shit that just like just the hits. He doing some street shit too. They said.
Yeah.
You know,
rock
but
with 50, you rock with 50.
and
regardless
from
how
what
he
I
come,
looked,
yeah.
when I looked, every time I seen footage from actual social media, it was cracking, yanking. He had dancers. He was up there playing bangers. Like, 50 means something different to us than I think he mean to the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
50 Cent was the first nigga like Lil Durk and them, like the first nigga living his raps.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Really
to
rapping
us,
the truth.
nigga got shot 9 times and then came back.
Rap
Like,
about that shit.
Yeah, before him it was Pac.
Yeah. Huh?
So what you saying? We gotta get some tickets and go check it out for
We
us?
definitely-
No, it's done. It was done.
That was it?
Yesterday was the
Yeah,
last
we didn't
show.
go check it out. That's
Yeah,
the
I was
show.
busy a lot of the nights too. But I did want to be invited.
That's wild.
Damn.
But yeah, nah, he was in and out.
Oh, that
Really,
was
it's
the
like only
last
a
one.
week.
That was fast.
Shout out to 50 though, man. I think niggas, I just think he just to us he means something different. I feel like 50 was that first gangster rapper in our generation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had that slogan on my wall. Get rich and die trying. No, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
So I don't think really he could do any wrong to me.
Shout out 50, because I was a big 50
I'm-
50 Cent
man.
G-Unit fan. I mean, I still fuck with 50 to be honest, but when he was
still rocking.
rocking,
Yeah, when he was gone.
boy, that nigga had a wave,
I'm
boy.
about to be
He was
tsunami.
going at it with everybody.
From the
He-
mixtapes to the album.
Man, he
Bully.
was going to
He was
bullying
Debo.
niggas, exactly.
He was
Bullying
Debo.
niggas in the
Beat
rap
selection.
game.
You heard what Jay-Z
Crazy.
said, like, yo, 50 coming. Y'all better get your shit out.
That's
made
crazy.
niggas-
New wave coming.
50 made niggas act like they wasn't fucking with Ja Rule before he came out.
50 did what? Yeah.
Was you fucking with Ja Rule?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
hits,
Ja
though.
Rule had hits.
See, no.
Ja
okay,
Rule had
okay,
hits,
come on,
bro.
like,
Ja
okay.
Rule was that nigga out of New York at a 4.
All right, yeah, Ja Rule was tight, but to me, also, I did feel like Ja Rule was jacking DMX.
Ja Rule was,
Y'all
Ja,
didn't feel like-
you do know Ja Rule was part of Rough Riders, right?
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was.
No, he wasn't.
Ja Rule was part of Rough Riders, nigga. You could go and look back at the old
Hold on, man. Let me
old
search
DMX
that.
Yeah,
videos,
look
and
it
you'll see Ja Rule in the
I
background.
remember hearing, I'd seen the whole Irv Gotti
Ja
story.
Rule
I
was
don't remember.
old DMX. I mean, old Rough Riders. You could go look at old DMX videos. He was all in the background.
I don't remember that.
For
I
sure,
do know
for
that
sure.
he was fucking with Irv. Like, I don't know. I know
That was
something.
before Irv.
I know that DMX didn't fuck with Ja Rule at one point either.
Yeah.
But I do feel like
That's
Ja Rule,
probably after
he was
they-
trying to be like Pac and DMX, really.
Ja Rule was the only
they was
nigga,
saying Pac.
only nigga
Oh, he
besides
wearing
like
a rag,
LL Cool
bandana
J and
and
shit
all
that was
that.
touching
Like Ja, okay, I'll put it
crossover
to
records
you
at the
like
time.
this. I was never trying to go buy a Ja Rule album.
I for sure had a Ja Rule album,
I had
like
both of them.
316.
But I did
or
have
whatever that
Jay-Z
motherfucker
albums,
was,
did have
and then-
DMX albums. Like nobody in my circle, older circle, was banging Ja Rule albums.
So I feel like you saying that, Heem, because Jay-Z, DMX,
And Ja Rule did
was
that
supposed
cover.
to be like a
They were supposed to be in a group.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think Ja Rule.
you can
was
look
ever
at
in
Ja
many. Go look at.
I think he's been looking. You been
Go
looking
look
it
up.
I'm looking it up
Go
right
look
now,
up.
brother.
Yeah, he said, that's
DMX video. You can look up any
I
one
mean,
of
just
his
because
old
he in the
videos.
video
though.
don't mean he was in Rough
He was.
Riders.
I guess you could say that, but he was rocking with their crew. I mean, to be in a nigga video and shit, multiple videos.
Rough
you-
Riders was the late was like a
it was a
label.
big ass entity. Like,
I mean,
it was a whole
It
bunch
wasn't
of niggas.
DMX label.
Yeah, it was a whole
label.
bunch of niggas though.
Yeah.
It was probably a bunch of
It was a
niggas
whole
that wasn't
bunch of
really a
niggas.
part of the clique. Just around too, like
Yeah.
niggas like trying to be on. Like,
Ja Rule was just associated with them.
yeah, I don't think he was really like
Rough Riders was big.
part
in
of
New York.
Rough
Their
Riders.
brand was
But I
big.
do know all them niggas fucked with each other back in the day. Like it's the same thing as any like in LA. Like niggas didn't know YG did my 16th birthday party. Mustard was my DJ.
Yeah.
Niggas knew each other growing up. Everybody been running in the same circle, but are we all in the same clique or ever was?
No,
You know what I'm
it
saying?
don't
Like
work
at some
that.
point, yeah, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it don't work
Does
like
that
At
make
the
that.
end of the day, Ja Rule had hits. That's all I was saying.
But you
And
said
he had a
everybody
time-
was fucking with him. I don't know if I was fucking with
Nigga,
him tough.
Ja Rule
It was
had.
pushed on to
Ja
me for
Rule
sure.
was one of the only artists at the time from New York who was making crossover records, bro. He was
Jay-Z
making.
was always
I'm
there.
talking about. Oh, of course, we know Jay-Z had it on lock and
But
shit,
I'm
but he
talking
was
about
making
who I was
songs with
fucking
like,
with. Jay-Z was
like
always
with
there.
big ass like J Lo, fucking.
Okay, I'll put it
Mariah
like this.
Carey.
I'll put it like this. The only Ja Rule record I like was Holla Holla.
Really?
Damn.
All the singing
That
song
shit
shit.
was one of the
You
weakest
missed a lot of
ones.
bangers
I was about
here.
to
I
say
didn't miss
that.
him. I heard him. I didn't
mean,
like all the
I
singing
missed
shit.
them, but like shit.
I didn't
Damn,
like
didn't
when
know
the
you
niggas
That
got
shit with
singing.
him and Lil Mo, mesmerized.
That was the
one-
thugged out Ja Rule.
Yeah, I
I was
didn't
about
like
to say
all
all
that.
that
I
shit.
didn't-
He
I didn't
made
like-
shit for the bitches.
That's my point. I
That's
didn't like that.
But he made nigga shit for the bitches though. Like niggas,
I
niggas
wasn't
can
on
play that
then.
shit
I
type
just
shit.
wasn't on that. I was on Cash Money, all that shit. It wasn't really. I was never really on.
Ja
songs
Rule
for
was
the
making
bitches.
the shit that niggas want to make nowadays back in the day.
Yeah.
I guess.
Like some thug ass, smooth ass shit. That's
Holla.
what.
That shit hard.
That shit is hard.
Dollar is murder. Oh, I was like, this nigga hard. After that, the nigga just starts singing all day. I mean, you say, yeah.
That was a hit too, though.
You
I ain't gonna
have
lie.
me, you be my dad.
That was a hit. I ain't gonna lie
I'm
to you.
straight.
Yeah,
I'm cool.
That shit was a banger.
They
I
say,
was
you
like,
know what they
you
say
talking
though,
about?
right?
What?
All the bangers.
And according to the story, well, Irv Gotti said it, so it's real. Them niggas was mollied out the
Oh,
game
yeah,
during that.
yeah.
That's
For
why
sure,
that
for
nigga
sure.
was in that bitch
For sure, for
singing
sure, for sure.
crazy like that.
Yeah, he said.
That
he
mean
said-
you say yeah.
I was about to say, they said damn near all his hits he was off drugs making that shit. That's the only way he could make that type of shit.
That shit crazy.
But that's like him. That's like Bobby Brown in that motherfucker singing.
Oh,
really.
he had that
Yeah.
record with Bobby.
Exactly.
Okay.
That was a hot
that's
ass
a
track.
joint. That's a joint.
I was about to say that was a hot ass
That
track.
record, what's that record called?
Yeah,
What
I
do
forgot.
I do?
Yeah.
Everybody that be
Living
living it up, we say
That
that's
shit,
a joint.
man.
That's
That
one.
shit is a
You
fire
right.
ass
You
track.
right. You right. You right. You right. I forgot
And
about
I can
that one.
imagine them niggas in the studio together making that
Yeah.
shit off fucking.
Off the coke game. The best coke a nigga could get at the time.
Niggas probably had 10 bitches in that
That shit was
motherfucking
a
studio.
Do I do? Everybody
Rocket
that be
in
living
that
it up, we
motherfucker.
say. Ooh.
That was a hit, my nigga.
I wanna
don't
hear
fuck with
that
nobody.
motherfucker.
Exactly. That shit
If I
was a
heard
hit,
that
man.
shit,
Ja
I'd
Rule
go
had everybody
crazy.
going for a good year.
Damn,
too.
that record gave me a vibe.
Longer than 2 years. Ja Rule probably had like a cool 5-year run, to be honest with you.
You like from like 98 to like 2000.
He had a cool run, nigga. Just like Nelly had a run, Ja Rule had a run.
Damn, that's not even the damn song.
What?
The one I was singing.
That was the song.
No, it wasn't. The one with Bobby Brown is a whole
Oh
other
yeah,
song.
that was that. Damn.
What's the one with Bobby Brown?
Talking about when he was getting off the
Ja
head.
Thuggin' loving, and I know y'all getting bored. That one, yeah. Nah, the first one is my joint.
We
Yeah.
loving and thugging.
That one was cool.
Oh,
That one
man,
was
that
cool.
shit. That
That
shit.
shit hard.
That
That
other
shit
one I
fire.
sang is crazy though.
He had a few hits.
He had a few, so maybe he
Y'all
did
got
have a
niggas
few.
singing and
Ja Rule
shit.
had some
Yeah,
hits,
Ja
man.
Rule had
Ja Rule
niggas
for
singing in the car for
He
sure.
really-
We
okay,
all
man.
in here singing.
Hey, no, but it's G
Tryna
Unit though. I don't
figure it
really fuck with Ja Rule like that.
No, we rocking 50.
By default.
We rocking with
Shout out to
50
50 Cent
by
though.
default.
Shout out to 50 Cent
Shout out
though.
to 50. You know,
On God in heaven, man. Hey,
throw up the G's, but you know.
hey, nah, you know what I'm saying?
5 Ja Rule songs.
Nah, it's G Unit though, cause that's how
you gotta
strong
get
that
it.
was.
I mean, he had his run.
Yeah.
I'm
it
glad
is
we
right.
did give it up to Ja though.
Yeah.
I'm glad we did
Yeah.
in that short moment.
Yeah, that's it.
But that was we got on that topic by
that
saying
That short moment.
50 was bullying all them niggas from Ja,
Yeah,
from
the
fucking
short
Fat
moment.
Joe.
Man came back to life.
Yeah, I had to realize what I was just
What we
doing.
was
I'm like,
talking
what am
about,
I
yeah.
doing? Why am I over here doing
Probably
this
got
right
some
now?
youngsters watching this like, who
That's
hell
why
is
the
Ja
nigga didn't
Rule?
invite me. This why that nigga I talk too goddamn much.
Niggas out here watching. Who the fuck is Ja Rule?
Yeah.
Niggas is old.
Oh, God.
These niggas is old on this motherfucker.
Fuck that shit funny.
So I know this is kind of circling back to it, but I kind of want to know, like, do y'all think that this East Coast West Coast thing is healthy?
I don't think it's gonna survive.
Y'all, do you think it's healthy for like competition?
Ah,
Because the Joey Badass thing is kind of like he did jump out the window,
you feel me?
and it's
like,
just the beginning of the year. Is
I
that
don't
the
think
energy?
Joey Badass gonna shake up, gonna start.
But people
some
already
shit.
talking
like how
about it.
Kendrick did the control verse. Like
I mean,
that wasn't a control.
social media
verse
talking
to me.
about that shit.
That's what I'm saying,
It's,
like,
it's
it's
a
getting talked
topic for
about.
sure, but it's like
So is
I
niggas
rock
gonna-
with Joey.
Oh wait,
tough,
what are we talking
too,
about? Hold
but
on.
I like that shit was crazy.
And then 21, they said 21 sneak dissed Kendrick too, though.
Yeah,
Did he?
Yeah, he said
that
something
right.
about
Said some
I
shit.
stay with the Drake. We don't do kung fu.
Yeah.
And I thought that was a bar, Loki.
That was a bar,
I thought that was a bar, Loki.
That-
I was
he
like,
blessed the song
ooh.
with a
That
bar,
is-
though.
That is a bar. I was about to say
I definitely felt the way. Like,
because I know you didn't say it right.
I did say it right.
That's how he said it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a bar.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to say it like that, but I was
What
gonna
the
say it
fuck?
like the
I
way
thought I
you
said
said it was cold.
That's what he said.
100% sure he said it
He
wrong.
said that.
Yeah, like damn.
Put the
You know,
lyrics
I
up.
know that wasn't it.
I was
But
like, God.
Like,
Did
did you
I?
write that?
I know that wasn't it.
I
but
thought I did a
that
good
shit
job.
was fire.
No, I think he did say it like that. I think, and that shit's hype. Like that, because it stuck with me to even say it back. Because I was like, ooh,
Yeah.
21 inch.
That was
tight.
on that. I was on that.
I think the Lil Baby song,
track.
yeah.
That
And
I ain't
Lil
gonna lie.
Baby-
That was one of my favorite tracks on the album. I said that. That
And
outfit shit. That shit was.
Lil
cold.
Baby made a statement too. I think in like some interview. I think they took down though with Charlamagne. I think. You know they took an interview down from Charlamagne and Lil Baby.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I know he was gonna release the album, so I've been seeing him on a lot of podcasts, a lot of appearances, just talking. But I didn't know they took it down.
Yeah, I don't
What's the
know.
reason?
Why he
Behind
said some
that.
shit, some questionable shit.
I don't know. I think he just more so said like, why did that nigga even mention me in that song?
Oh
Like,
yeah, the
why
bar
Kendrick?
was
Yeah, like
the
why?
bar was a little bit different, man.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Nigga, I have to search.
Brought Drake with me, and you know it kung fu.
Oh,
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, now y'all don't like the ball.
I don't know, man. Damn.
I like show
I wish you
bar.
would not have said that. Damn.
We ain't rocking with the ball.
I thought that's
no
what
more.
I for sure read that, and I thought I heard it, but oh well.
But 21 songs.
Wait. Brought Drake with me, and you know it kung fu. If I hit him in the jaw, then he gonna sue.
Okay,
That's
I
why
don't
I was
even really.
confused at.
I don't know if it's a diss. I don't know if it's a diss or not. But I was saying that really to say like, is it about to be West Coast versus everybody?
Hell yeah.
Fuck it, nigga. Bring them on, nigga. West Coast versus
We
everybody.
making hits
my
out
nigga.
here, so you don't really
I don't give a
whatever.
fuck.
I think
But
everybody got.
Damn,
pretty
y'all
much.
turned up.
hey, man, it's
Y'all
the start of
turned
the
up.
year, man. Hey,
Now Kendrick already, like he lit a spark. So
still
mean-
good vibes though. We rock with everybody.
The thing is, we gotta also realize as the West Coast, we big enough, including Vegas, including Oregon, including Seattle, all these different spots on the West Coast. We big enough to self-sustain ourselves.
Yeah.
If we start opening up the pipelines, like for shows, like we need these promoters start booking artists for the people, not the main thing. Let's book these neighborhood shows and get some money that way.
California alone is the second biggest state.
Bro, you could go platinum in Cali, they say.
Yeah.
So
Same with Texas. Texas the
but
biggest state.
if
but-
we all on one accord and it's them versus us, man, let's just make it that.
Let's make it that.
Let's make it that, but let's be self-sustainable as us. That's the goal. Like let's keep the money flowing so we don't have to tour everywhere. I would love to, and I think we can. But if we don't want to, like look at what La Russell doing. That nigga got a tour called the Keep La Russell Home Tour, all in the Bay. different spots,
That's far.
and people paying money to make that happen.
That's far.
So let us all like shit. Let's have a tour circuit, club circuit.
Yeah.
Traveling, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's go to these different places. Let's take
Every
these
West Coast
5-hour
state needs to
drives.
connect. Yeah, these promoters and everybody.
I think, like, you know, if we
Not
open
the
it up,
promoters, but it's the DJs and the clubs.
and in the future we about to have this train that's only gonna make it an hour between us. So we gonna be closer. We gonna feel closer soon. I think, you know.
So who has the most input on the narrative like that, or what you saying?
The media.
It's just the media.
Yeah, it's the media, and what I do believe is there is a narrative that, you know, the West Coast is back.
Yeah.
There's a narrative that the East Coast niggas is like, you know, the South is more so. I think the South is so caught up in the South, they not even looking at what's going on.
They don't give a fuck about nothing.
They don't really give a fuck about nothing but the South. But the East Coast feels a type of way, like, wait, come on, man, we've been waiting for this moment. Now the West Coast about to get it.
Yeah.
And I think the South overall, because they closer to the East, is
popping
going
from
to
the East
side
Coast, though?
with the East.
Who's popping from the East?
I mean,
No one really.
females
There's a
are.
couple
Ice
people.
Spice is popping.
I mean, yeah.
Dave East is cool.
Nah,
Griselda's dope.
Griselda's popping.
You don't fuck with Dave East?
I fuck with Davies.
I
I don't want to like. I don't want to just be talking shit.
Facial expression. Was,
I fuck with
I
Davies.
fuck with
I fuck with
Davies.
niggas as people.
Yeah, I rock.
I
with
just
that.
it's
Niggas
not.
don't
I
fuck
just
with
don't
his
fuck
music.
with music because it's just not for me. Sometimes
Yeah.
I don't want to be saying like it's whack because the nigga can rap.
Yeah.
It's just it's not for me. But I have come across to me. Okay, this is what music has been like for rappers, which is what I'm trying to tap into. There's a type of people for every type of rapper now.
Yeah.
We know the Larry June people,
Yeah.
right? You know, when I say that, we know exactly who the fuck I'm talking about. The Larry June
Yeah.
people who only listen to Larry June.
Mm-hmm.
We know the
Lil Babies.
we know a kind of, but we for sure overall a wider thing.
Yeah.
We know there's a Drake people and a Kendrick type of people for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That encompasses most people though, and that kind of divides the
there.
split.
It's there.
But
for
in
sure.
between, in the small places, I've come across Dave East people that fuck with Dave East
Yeah.
tough.
Dave East is dope though.
They
I
fuck with him tough.
Dave East tough.
And you know who else there's a type of people for? And I gotta correct myself with this. A G Perico
Yeah.
type of people.
Yeah.
I fuck with G Perico heavy.
Definitely, I fuck with.
And I
G
realized
Perico.
this since that conversation about Sad and G Perico.
Yeah.
And I was so quick to just be like, and that's West LA bias.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say that. That's West LA bias.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck with I'm gonna
Okay,
fuck
I
with my
respect it.
niggas
I respect
off
that.
top.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I didn't mean to say he way better than G Perico. I didn't mean to say that.
Yeah.
But after that, I had to go back and be like, am I tripping? Am I missing something? And I start coming across people that there are some live by and die by G Perico
I
fans.
rock with G Perico.
And I think he's fallen into that type of category of they're his type of people.
His lane.
And I think that's dope. He rides bikes,
Mhm.
right? He got the red t. It's like they support it fully.
Like, you got
Like
the
Nipsey had
the
his people, you know?
Drakeos and the, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and
Dracos
I've come across, and there's just some people I could be that person. I just haven't opened up my mind to that. I only have certain slots in my brain that I can fill with things.
Yeah.
And with music, I think I've come to before where it could have been 100 slots. I think it's down to maybe 10 slots now. Because I got making beats, I got producers I'm listening to now, I'm fans of other shit now. You know, the older I get.
Yeah, the older you get. That's how it was for Mozzie with me. I heard.
Oh, there's for sure Mozzie people.
Mozzie had the
Mozzie people,
Yeah,
they
that's
gutter.
nice.
That's the
Yeah.
gutter people.
Yeah.
There's some big sad people too.
The
Those big
EBK
sad
people,
people.
you got a whole little.
The EBK.
it's
Well,
a
I ain't really.
whole
That
little-
seemed yeah.
It's a
But
whole little different. Everybody got their category.
and they different
And
vibrations.
different
You know what I'm
vibrations,
saying? But
sure.
I've noticed like I feel like Dave East got a stern like vibration. Niggas be
Yeah.
stern listening to that. Niggas who work out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
If
It's
you
like
listen,
that.
If you listen to Nipsey, then you listen to David.
Yeah,
for sure.
I was about to say, if you
It's like
listen
the
to
same.
Nick, you listen to David.
So, but you maybe because, but I want to say he got an East Coast or different. Maybe
And
his
that's
beats.
the same how I feel about G Perico. If you listen to Nipsey, you listen to G
Yeah.
Perico. Because G Perico was he learned a lot from Nipsey. Cause,
No,
you know,
I met G Perico with Nip.
Yeah, I was
honestly.
about to say that's
Yeah,
what I'm
I met
saying.
G
Like,
Perico
that
with
Nipsey
together a lot.
He
too.
was like all the underground LA artists who like he like look out for them.
And I was saying a lot
You
too at the
always
time
feature
too.
them.
'cause,
I
you know,
remember that.
Nipsey
I remember
Rolling
when he came out,
and G
man.
Perico
I
are
remember
gangsters.
meeting. Yeah, I
That's
didn't
what
really.
I was saying, you know.
Yeah, I remember him at the studio. I was with Buddy, and this nigga had a Jerry curl just at the studio. I'm like, this nigga crazy. This nigga crazy. And we was just talking about some shit. He was talking about women or something. And he was talking about never paying for pussy. I'd never, even if Janet Jackson. He was just talking some pimp shit. I'm like, this nigga is crazy.
Yeah.
But I never heard no music or nothing from it.
Yeah.
And then this nigga just start cracking after that. But and I've been a supporter. You know what I'm saying? It's just, to me, I felt like he maybe it's a lot. I ain't just tapped in like a Currency.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a big fan of Currency, but I ain't listened to Currency in 10 years.
It's been a minute.
Because he dropped so much and there was so much stuff I didn't like that it made me like, I ain't going back. But then
I couldn't shake Devin to do it. I had to bang. I couldn't get to Currency. It was like the same sound. I was like, I'd rather go back.
I
to
just
Devin.
heard some new Currency that was fly, but I don't listen to it.
Currency
You gotta be locked in to some of
Yeah.
these people.
Yeah.
It's a different algorithm in your brain, you know. But shout out to them and shout out to their fan bases, man. I want to build my fan base the same way, man. I'm taking notes for this year. Like, we building it up, you know. We
Especially the Wiz Khalifas, man.
The Taylors, there's the Taylors.
I was about to say the Taylors.
the
for sure.
Taylors.
The
I was a
a
Taylor
movement.
at one point.
I was for sure a Taylor.
I had
before
Chucks,
that
I had
too.
the,
I still rock Chucks, man. I got
Cargos.
Chucks on right now.
Yeah, I was a Taylor. I was rolling doobies.
You know me.
That was really influential to my
Taylor's
smoking
was
life.
really like some West Coast shit. Though.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
always
it
felt like that.
because he was even though he's from from Pittsburgh and
Pittsburgh.
shit, but him coming to LA, he adapted the coast and the culture like a sponge, my nigga. Like,
What's up with Wiz?
He's still doing this thing.
He just dropped the project, or he dropped a new record. I heard
He's dropping some new music.
he's dropping Cushion Orange Juice too.
Yeah.
Uh,
Which
uh,
should be a
just
bad.
had,
That's saying a lot
that's
because
saying a
Cushion
lot.
Orange
That was the one.
Was cold.
That's a classic.
I was about to say it.
I think that's a classic.
Just
album.
watched this interview
sure,
with Shannon
classic.
Sharp too.
Oh yeah, I didn't watch it.
He had a good interview with Shannon Sharp.
I feel
he,
like-
got his money tied up in what's that one water? Liquid water.
Yeah.
Liquid Death.
Yeah.
Liquid Death, okay.
I
He
feel
got his
like
money tied
oh,
up.
that's what he's doing.
My
Yeah,
fat
he
Mike.
investing
huh?
in a lot of like different businesses and shit.
Yeah, I believe that, man. I feel like Wiz is just he's like living a rock star life at this point. Like
For
you know,
sure.
like them traveling, touring rock stars who
Yeah.
don't care.
He's rich.
They just touring that shit,
He's rich as hell.
living just fucking just free.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck he wants, you know, and then just putting music out when he wants. That's what it seemed like.
Shout out to Wiz because he gave he got a nigga Ty really his real big break too.
He did.
His
Yeah,
first
Ty
break.
signed to him.
Yeah, he's still rocking.
And
with
Juicy
Taylor
J.
Gang. Yep, Juicy
He
J
signed
too.
Juicy J too. That label was crazy. If you really
Yeah.
think about
And
it.
them niggas really got hits.
So that nigga eating off all that, really low key. If you really think about it.
Yeah.
He eating.
That nigga living good.
Shout out to Wiz, low key.
Yeah, Wiz doing his thing. I was
Wiz
gonna say
doing
Wiz
his
is one of
thing.
the
Wiz
ones, too.
living
Khalifa
Beverly
Kush
Hills.
is
my
going
nigga.
crazy out
Living-
there.
But
rich
okay,
as hell, my nigga.
but let's talk about the elephant in the room. Do we listen to Wiz now? Have you heard him anything?
I listened to some of his recent like
I'm
you said
listening
he
to
dropped
old
some.
Wiz.
I like
Old Wiz.
Old Wiz.
yeah,
Yeah.
old Wiz, but
So
I've
you
heard
don't
some
listen
recent
to new
shit.
Wiz?
I've heard some shit, but I'm not banging it
Why? Like, what's different?
because I haven't
He
personally
got a
heard
pop
it
sound.
yet. Honestly,
It's pop.
He
You
got,
think
he got like a pop sound. The energy be different. Sometimes when I was like smoking, he used to make a lot of good smoking.
Good smoking songs,
You know what I'm saying? So,
but that's what he said he getting back to though.
Yeah, once
getting
I-
back to
that's
that?
what
He said he
I was a
getting
big fan of that.
See, that's
Like,
kind of what I'm trying to see. Like, you know, even hopefully if he see this, like, I would love for you to just go give us, give us. Like, you don't have to. You could keep doing what you're doing with trap music and that tempo and trying to do that party music, but we loved you for that shit we could smoke to and that authentic shit though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like them beats, that Cardo,
I guess
that
we could say he
you
makes
the
some
you how
Bro,
Cardo got
yeah,
cracking.
creative music.
Cardo
man.
got wines.
You know them that vibe. You know, I would love to hear that Taylor Alderdice. That do Mr. Easy Wider. Bring that shit back, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But maybe that Cushion Orange Juice.
I'm
too,
hoping that's what it
It's gonna
sounds
be
like.
one
It's
of
gonna
those. I think it's coming out this month.
be. They've been promoting it.
Yeah.
that shit's supposed to be fire though, man.
been promoting
I'm gonna give it a listen because I fuck with Wiz.
Did y'all see that podcast this week?
Which one?
The one where the nigga shot the gun.
That's
Oh
crazy.
yeah, yeah,
crazy.
that shit was some wild
What
shit.
the
Right.
fuck, dog?
Niggas don't need guns, man. Guns too accessible
Niggas need
nowadays.
gun safety.
I mean, yeah, I keep a gun on me.
I for sure keep
Sure.
a gun on me.
You know what I'm saying? So at the
I
end
like
of the day,
guns. I ain't gonna
yeah,
lie
and,
to you.
and
I
it's
got
so
a lot
cool
of guns.
because you know any of our LA people who follow it, like watch this that ain't even on no gangster shit. It's just in Vegas is different.
Yeah, Vegas.
You
is
can
different.
keep a gun
You can
on
walk.
you.
You can walk around with a gun on.
Yeah, I got my whole everything. They say is not a blicky when you got a concealed carry. It's a firearm. So
for real.
I keep a firearm on me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I think the worst part is when they are so strict on gun rules that people gotta hide it and people
Yeah.
gotta, you know, like he obviously shouldn't have had a gun or don't know, didn't take the proper classes or something.
That man, he was tripping.
That's
He had-
idiotic, homie.
Having one in the chamber.
That's all
It's
I was
crazy.
about to say.
Like-
That one up shit is different for people who are inexperienced with guns. Everybody think having it ready, and then they put it in the pocket with some tight jeans, and then that hammer catch it. It's going off. That thing going off. You
Yeah.
got your keys in your pocket, phone you digging. Yeah, that thing going off.
Did it
bro.
hit anybody? Did
I
he
don't
shoot
think-
himself?
I just I saw a clip where
He
it,
just shot the floor or some shit.
where it got
Hopefully.
funny once the hole showed up in his pocket.
That shit.
That thing
crazy.
went off. I said,
That
well, that's
shit wild.
dangerous, but you know, being in a room when a gun go off, that's something scary.
That's
I've been in
scary
a
as
situation
hell.
like that. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, that's not it. Tell the homie, man, you don't need to hold no guns, man. No
Yeah.
guns.
That's
the clip
crazy.
out.
Where was you at?
We was just at his house. We was just chilling. You know what
Hell
I mean?
nah.
Just chilling. Yeah, gun went off. He over there playing with it. Well, you know, trying to act like Rambo. Like he know what he doing, and the thing went off. And that's why I say when people put one up in the chamber, everybody not ready for gun handling like that.
That
You know
is
what I mean?
crazy, man. I'm
Anybody
so
can
happy
get
I
hit.
took my class, everything. Like, you know, I've dealt with guns before this class, but that class even just made me more just comfortable. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like I don't know, man. That shit was nuts, man. You shouldn't really even keep it like you having an interview.
Some people got guns.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never shot them.
You having an interview. Like I know, but it looked like it was in his pocket. I don't know. Shit
Yeah,
crazy.
so I was tripping on that. Like, what kind of space? you
Anybody
going
know
to?
where that was?
I didn't even look into it.
I
was
hope it
like,
wasn't
this
LA.
Goofy right here, bro. That's a goofy move right there.
That nigga, he's donkey of the year.
For real.
What the hell?
Early on.
Cheddar Bob.
Top
That
of the
shit
year.
crazy. Top of the year. Shot yourself on the podcast, man.
Top of the year. Cheddar Bob.
I be sometimes, you know, I had to. That's
Cheddar
one of the
Bob.
ones like, you know, I be sometimes thinking like some of these shits be
Oh,
fake.
dude was a rapper.
Oh, he was?
Was he?
That's embarrassing. That is embarrassing.
His reaction could tell you. he
OG
wasn't used to
Too
guns.
Lows. his
OG
name.
too low?
On Mike D's podcast.
Mike, that's crazy. Yeah, man. You blew it.
You
Literally.
blew it.
Literally.
But what was I about to say? Damn, I was just about to say something about that. Totally forgot. Totally forgot, man. Hey, but before we get up out of here, I want to kind of talk about something. It's a little, not to bring the energy down, but it's kind of serious. Let's talk about the OG Maco shit that happened, man. That was a really what's the word, man? Unfortunate situation. You know, he committed suicide. The first time they reported on it, he was still alive, but they already were saying that he passed away.
Mhm.
And then maybe like a week later, a few days later, he actually passed away. So it's just like, it just sucks, man.
Prayers to
You
the
know,
family
prayers to
and
the
all that,
family,
man.
prayers to
That's
everybody
right, man.
around him. I do remember seeing him on a podcast like not too long ago. It was on AD podcast in LA.
Yeah.
And I was like happy to see him. I didn't know something happened with his eye. He only had one eye, I believe.
Yeah.
He had like I believe he had some skin, like a skin eating disease or some shit like
Yeah.
that. That was
Damn.
fucking up his eating at him and shit. But when, like you said on that podcast, I seen him talking about like that shit too, about dealing with suicide and people who he had recently just had a friend who just did it,
Damn.
and he was like, you know, basically, you know, tap in with them people, man. You gotta tap in
Yeah,
and check
that's
in
something-
with your
that's
folks,
something
man, because
big.
you never know, man. It's mental health
never
stuff.
know.
Like,
It's crazy, man. You know, he was like the first artist signed to Quality Control.
he the one that got them they big break, honestly.
It's
In all
crazy,
reality.
man.
Before he was
on
before.
Larry June.
Yeah,
He put
was-
on Larry
Yeah,
June.
he put on Larry June.
Yeah, they was talking about
Doja
that.
Cat too.
Yeah,
Damn,
Doja
Doja
Cat was
Cat.
signing him too. That shit crazy. But
Yeah, I you know what? That's what it is. I remember feeling like kind of relating to some of his story when he was talking. You know what I'm saying? Like working with artists and they just fucking with cats and fucking with people. Then they go on and start getting cracking. You know what I'm saying? Like it happens in the industry. You see cats on the way up.
Yeah.
And depending on the type of nigga you are, you gonna either help them or hate on them.
Yeah.
A lot of times you may help them, and it may not even be taken into consideration as help. They may just be looking at it from their standpoint, like, oh, well, this shit.
Because
You
could be helping
another
somebody
step.
and benefit nothing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you never know, like, because I know sometimes it can have you like, fuck, like, that's supposed to be me, and I helped you. I introduced you to them.
Yeah.
You know, that shit could get you. So it just sucks, you know. I don't know the situation, what led to it, but I do know that, you know, we did like your music.
Contributed a lot to
Was
the
rooting
game,
for you, man.
sure.
You know, sad to see, man.
yeah.
Same thing, man. Same thing.
Send some love to the family, man. Send some love to all the friends and everything, man. And hip hop, you know, it's crazy. There's a lot going on.
Is that let's do that shit for the excuse my English, but also another silent moment for the people out there in New Orleans too. That shit was crazy. You seen that shit too.
Yeah.
So we gotta you know, send a prayer out to their families and too. Shout out to we feel you. You know,
I love to get good news all the time. You know?
I hate to hear bad news, and
I
it's
hate to
crazy
hear
to
bad
start off
news.
the year on a bad and sour note like that.
Yeah.
But,
You gotta
know.
embrace it. Give people their flowers. We gonna do it while they here. People
Yeah.
that we do know.
exactly,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? Sometimes you gotta slow down and have a conversation with your peoples if you see them in distress, because you never know that 5 minutes could
You never
keep
know,
somebody
man.
here.
You
know
never
what
know
I
what
mean?
somebody dealing with internally.
Yeah, man. I know I was talking about mental health and all that, trying to just say, like, you know, people be blowing it out of proportion, but no, it's real. It's some
It's
real
real.
shit. We
It's
talking
real
about
shit.
life and death. We
It's
talking
real.
about being here and not being here. So, you know, if you definitely dealing with anything, you know, if something's not feeling right, you definitely search for help. And we got to help our people too, you know,
Yeah.
and start putting more positive messages out there and start uplifting each other, you know. Like I
Yeah.
said, let's make us better, you know. But yeah, man, I you know, I don't want to end it all the way bad, but you know, I just want to get that out there, man.
Yeah.
Just let people know we
You
are
have to
aware,
do it.
and there's stuff going on, man. People definitely need to know what's happening in the world. And we
Yeah.
got to report on it, man. We doing a podcast.
We doing a
We
podcast.
committed to it. We gonna touch on the good, the bad, everything.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Everything.
Y'all good? We good?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah.
Y'all
we
ready to
good.
get up out of here and make some beats, man?
Yeah,
We
finna
going
get
by
out
what's our producer name? What was the most?
15. What
Nah.
you say?
Well,
Oh, what do you say? 15 levels.
15 levels.
15 floors.
15 floors.
15
15
No,
floors.
we gonna figure it out.
You ain't fucking with that one?
It's not bad at all.
It didn't make it.
I want to go. We got to go unlimited.
We can
with
put
the
it in
name.
the bucket.
Yeah.
Though. It's not bad.
We might have to get
15
back to the
floors.
drawing board.
All right. We figuring it out, but we'll let y'all know next episode. Maybe we'll be named, maybe not. We about to go make some beats, man. We'll tap in with y'all next week, every Sunday, 4 p.m. Make sure you come join the chat and subscribe. It's the 15fifteen podcast. We out of here, man.
What'd you say?
Shout out to the Code of Ethics too. They
Oh
got
yeah,
show
my
coming.
bad. Code of
Oh, yeah.
We
Ethics,
trying to get
man.
everything
Code of
linked
Ethics.
in, so
Make
shout
sure you
out
go
to
check out their
everybody.
most recent interview. It's with Lil Easy. If it's not out now, it's coming out soon. If you're watching this right after we post or live, it's coming out soon, man. They about to come in here next and film that, man. I'm a big fan
Shows
of.
on shows coming.
Yeah, man, I'm a big fan of their show, man. If you like, you know, ours is more hip hop based. They more having conversations and, you know, some real grown man stuff going on over there. So tap in with Code of Ethics. This is the 15fifteen podcast, the 15fifteen media. Subscribe, like, we out this G thing.
Okay,
Peace.
Bang.
Dude, I'm about to roll a blunt.
Yeah, me